What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Abel, and I'm back with another banger. And I'm excited for this one because we're really going to break down some sauce, family. But how are we going to break down some sauce? Because we're going to go ahead and talk about how you guys can start spending a lot less time trading, a lot less time on the charts, but actually making more money in the process. Now, if you guys are interested in something like that, then you guys need to make sure that you watch the entirety of this video because we're going to go over a lot of key things that you have to understand up front, because the whole goal of trading, at least for me personally, I can't speak for you, I can't speak for anybody else, but for me, I like spending the less amount of time as possible while still being able to make a shit ton more money. And there's a few ways that we're gonna be able to do just that. Now, before we even get into this video, family, I want to go ahead and just give a massive shout out to every single one of you guys that have been rocking with me, that have been tuning in, that is subscribed, that is commenting, that is a part of the Noti gang. All of my Noti gang stand up. I appreciate you guys because I really do this content for you. Massive shout out to all of y'all. In fact, I want to give a shout out to Noti gang member here and Noti gang member here. I appreciate y'all so much. If you want to be able to get a shout out in the next video that I create with your name and your comment showing up on this video, go ahead and make sure to be subscribed, comment Noti gang down below in the chat, and also the most important part is to make sure to have notifications turned on so you are updated on every single time that I'm actually dropping another banger. Another thing that I want to mention, guys, before we go ahead and get into this video is that I am now, or I actually started this week, but I am going to start doing consistently trading Asian session with every single one of you guys that watch this video right here, family, because every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I am going live right here on YouTube. Free value, free content, free ideas, free setups, all that free stuff, right? Because if you're like myself, free is my favorite word. I love free content, especially when it's coming from people that are actually reputable, that know exactly what it takes to make this thing work. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best trader out there. I don't make the most money out of traders out there, guys, but I'm very good at what I do, especially since I put in the last 7 years of my life to actually learn and continue to perfect this skill set. So if you want to catch me live, all you got to do is come to this channel every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. And all you got to do is just enjoy the value that is provided. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. All right, guys, so what we're talking about today is how you guys can spend less time on the charts, but also make more money in the process. Now, the only way that you can spend less time on the charts, but also make more in the process is if you're actually trading a specific way, if you're a specific type of trader. Okay, there are three types of traders out there. There are your scalpers, there are your day traders, and there are your swing traders. Now, the only way that you can spend less time on the charts but make more in the process is if you're either day trading or if you're swing trading. So for all of my scalpers out there, the reason why it doesn't work for you is because in order for you to actually profit as a scalper, you have to constantly be watching the chart like a hawk. You have to literally monitor it every single minute as much as possible because you're making very, very quick trades. You're taking advantage of very, very quick opportunities. You're jumping in and out of the markets like this. I can't snap with that finger, but y'all get the point. Like this, family. So if you are a scalper and if that's your style of trading, there's nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of successful scalpers out there. Okay, so continue doing what you're doing if it works. Whoa, guys, I just had to jump in here really quickly to go ahead and put you guys onto game to the broker that I've actually been using for the past few years, and a broker that I highly encourage you guys to go ahead and be a part of as well. And the reason for that is because I'm constantly getting asked the same exact question. Abel, what broker do you use? What is your go-to broker, bro? I need to know. Well, family, I'm now going ahead and letting you guys know exactly what that broker is. And that broker is called Ankle Trade, guys. And the reason why I love this broker is because, for one, they have the tightest spreads in the game. I'm talking about spreads from 0.1 pips, maybe even sometimes lower for the major currency pairs. But they also offer 1 to 500 leverage, which is absolutely amazing, guys, for those of you guys that are using smaller account balances. And on top of that, they have the lowest commissions in the market for only $1 per 100K traded when you're utilizing the ECN Plus account. And another dope thing as well is that they actually have a negative balance protection, so you can never go negative in your trading account. Right? And we're not even gonna get into the amazing customer service that they have, because it is top Nice, family. So if you guys want to have access to that broker, go down into my description down below. It's literally going to be a link that says go to broker, and make sure to sign up today and go ahead and get to trading. Now let's get back into the video. Don't change it. But if you do not know what type of trader that you want to become just yet, and you want to spend as least amount of time as possible on these charts, then consider becoming a day trader or a swing trader. Now, it's as easy, guys, as once you decide to become a day trader or a swing trader, the process is very, very simple, okay? It's the same exact process no matter what type of trader you are, but you literally go to the markets, you go to the charts, you identify an opportunity, you find the best looking setup, and then you utilize pending orders to actually get involved if the opportunity is not ready to take the trade right then and there. So here are a few rules that I actually want you guys to follow if you truly want to make this thing work. Now, the first rule that you have to understand is that higher time frame analysis is going to be extremely important if you want to be able to find opportunities and spend less time actually analyzing the market and actually making more money in the process. Higher time frame is key. You have to be able to get the overall bigger picture, the bigger scope of the markets, so that you can actually allow the trade to do what it has to do once you are able to find that entry. Now, the next rule is that you might have to really get in the habit of using pending orders. There's 4 types of pending orders out there. You are either using a buy limit, a sell limit, a buy stop, or a sell stop. I'm actually going to show a picture of what this looks like right here so you guys can get at least a gist of which one or how to utilize either one. Okay, so take a look at this picture, screenshot it. You can even go ahead and find this image right on Google. The same thing I did, right? Go to Google, type in pending orders Forex, and you'll get a bunch of different graphics that pretty much break it down. But what a pending order allows you to do, it allows you to enter the market exactly where you feel comfortable entering it. Because a big thing that we deal with as Forex traders, especially if we're trying to do market execution, is that we analyze the markets and we typically get FOMO because the market starts moving one way or the other. The fear of missing out is a real fear that traders have to deal with. So sometimes we pull the trigger way too early because we don't want to miss on the big moonshot that we expect. And typically all that is noise just to entice you to jump in way too soon. But when you use pending orders, you identify that key level you want to enter off, you set it there, and you only enter the market once it actually gets to that level. So pending orders are extremely crucial. Half of my trades, probably more, are probably utilizing pending orders most of the time, because I like to set trades and I like to forget about the trades, right? I like to set it and forget it and let the trade either get to that area that I'm interested in, enter out, and then just let it do what it has to do. That allows me to spend less time on the charts and allows me to enjoy more time with my family, with my kids. It allows me to go ahead and enjoy more time doing things that I truly like doing. I love trading, guys, but I really don't like sitting in front of the computer 24 hours a day. That's not why I became a trader. I became a trader to have ultimate time freedom, and pending orders allows me to have that time freedom. Now, the next rule is that you have to be comfortable with larger stop losses, okay? Because whenever you're utilizing a pending order, you really have to make sure that your stop loss is placed in the correct spots. This is extremely, extremely crucial. I get it. A lot of people are scared to have bigger stop losses for whatever reason. But this is the thing. Your stop loss really shouldn't matter, because if you're following proper risk management, it doesn't matter what your stop loss is. Like, let's use an example. If I'm risking 2% on my trade, right, which is my max risk that I will leverage for any given trade that I take, my 2% is going to be 2% of my account balance, and that's not going to change no matter how big my stop loss is. Whether I have a 10 pip stop loss or a 50 pip stop loss, I'm still risking 2% no matter what. The only thing that will change based on how big your stop loss is the lot size that you're actually going to be placing. So family, this is extremely, extremely important for you to understand. You have to be comfortable with having somewhat bigger stop losses if you want to spend less time on the charts while also being able to make more money. Now, another thing that you have to do, guys, the next rule that you really have to comprehend is that you really have to set the trade and forget it, like I mentioned earlier. Set it and forget it. Once you found your setup and you followed all your rules, allow the trade to do what it has to do. You have to have a high level of patience if you really want to be a successful trader. Guys, I'm a parent, I'm a father. I thought me coming into this, I already had a lot of patience, but the amount of patience that you truly need to be a successful trader is next level. Okay, you have to have a ton of patience to wait for the market to get to that specific area that you truly wanted to get to, but you also have to have a lot of patience with letting the trade actually play out. A big struggle that a lot of traders deal with is that they never allow their winners to actually run. They allow their losing trades to run because they don't want to get stopped out. They don't want to accept that loss, so they'll allow that loss to run forever and continue to deplete their account. But when it comes to the winners, they get so scared. You become so fearful that as soon as you see you're in profit, and as soon as you see the market start to pull back, you're jumping out immediately because you don't want the market to go the opposite direction. You're not giving the market enough room to actually do what it has to do. We're not always going to see the market just shoot to the moon. That's not always what trading is. Trading is you finding the right opportunity, you finding exactly where you want to jump into, you risking the correct amount of money you want to risk, and being comfortable with whatever happens next. Allow that trade to play out, family, right? Go in with the mindset that is either going to hit your stop loss or it's going to hit your take profit. There's no in between. That's what I had to do. I had to really get my mind set to a way where I was okay with it either hitting stop loss or take profit. I was not okay with jumping in and out before it hit one of those specific perimeters, because I know that whenever I jump out of the markets either too early or too soon because I'm scared, that's all an emotionally driven thought that is not going to allow you to become the best trader possible. And then the last rule is that you have to, pretty much what I just spoke about, but you have to be able to accept the outcome of the trade. Family, there's certain things that we can control. We can control the type of opportunity that we're looking for. We can control the amount of risk that we're going to be leveraging. We can control our emotions, our mindset, our discipline, but we can't control the overall outcome of the trade. We can't control the overall ending direction that this market decides to go. The market is going to go wherever it wants to go. It is what it is. You have to be able to accept the fact that you're either going to win or lose on that trade, and you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with either winning or losing if you want to be able to get to a point where you can trade less and earn more. So family, these are a bunch of tips, a few rules that I know for a fact if you start to implement, you can also see massive results in your trading career while spending less time on the charts, but also being able to make more. In fact, once I really transitioned into this way of trading, where I now wasn't so focused on getting into as many trades, but I started focusing on finding the best setups that I can go ahead and place and then deal with the outcome of it later, I started seeing a massive shift in my actual trading journey. So I highly recommend you guys to take these tips, take these rules, start to implement them, and watch you see massive results as well. So family, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you guys were able to get some value, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Make sure to go ahead and like this content. Make sure to go ahead and drop a comment down below with the best nugget, the best gem that you took from this video. And also make sure to be a part of the Noti gang by having your notifications turned on so that you're updated on every single banger that I plan on dropping moving forward. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being a part of this journey with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it.